Hi guys, Mary here with Leo Sunlight Insight, here to do another pick-a-pile reading. And this reading is going to be past life reading. Who or what were you possibly in a past life? We will look at what your energy was, what your life purpose was, and then we have some tarot to kind of clarify what you may have done in that life, what your life was like in that life. We have 6 cards for each pile. One of the past life, one of the life purpose, one of the energy, and then 3 tarot. And I will draw more tarot if I feel like we need more clarification on each pile. So thank you for stopping by and watching. I thought this would be kind of fun. You can check the description box below for all and any information you need about me, about reading, tarot, all that kind of thing. YouTube, my personal information is there for private readings, my PayPal link if you wish to exchange energy as any tip or donation. No amount is too small. Thank you, thank you. And if you do, please choose the friend or option, the family or friend option, or there will be hidden fees through PayPal. So if you do that, thank you so much. My Etsy page is there, and I do a variety of readings on my Etsy page. And I do have a past life reading, which I love to do those. I have past life readings, I have angel card readings, I have life purpose readings. I have life changes reading. I have all sorts of readings. I can't even think of them all right now. I have love readings, general readings. So you can go and you can peruse my site and my Etsy page, and if there's anything there, everything you need to know is there. My snail mail is listed below if you wish to send a gift or some mail. I do ask that you do not send personal checks or cash in the mail, please. I wouldn't suggest that. I do have a little wish list if you want to send a gift, and there's a link below. Decks I'm using are below also, and the link to the playlist for past pick-a-piles I have done. I have a variety of topics for Pick a Pile. I have more to come, or Pick a Card if you want to call it. And I will be doing love-themed Pick a Pile or Pick a Card readings in the future. So again, thank you for stopping by and watching, and I hope you like this. If you do, please comment below if whatever you pick here, if it resonates for you or not. That's fine. Again, I thought it would be fun. So if you do like the way I read, you can always like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications, browse my channel for your sign. I have general and love readings for all the signs. I have bonus readings. I have a lot of different readings, twin flame readings, so please check it out and you may find something you like. So for this reading here, I shuffled my deck of cards and I said, Spirit, give me cards to put on top for each pile. So for the first pile, we have the Ace of Clubs. For the second pile, we have the 5 of Spades. For the third pile, we have the 6 of Hearts. Now, the Ace of Clubs in Tarot is the Ace of Wands. That's a brand new passionate beginning. It's a spark. It's a creative idea. It's a new project, a new endeavor. It can be a new passionate relationship. It can be anything of that nature. And then the 5 of Spades is the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is not really a great energy. It's kind of an energy of being trying to do whatever you can to get ahead and not really caring about anybody else's feelings. Kind of like an ego-driven card, being very driven, and you do whatever you need to do to accomplish whatever you need to accomplish. But it can also come in a bad energy too. So that's the 5 of Sword energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but can also be somebody who just doesn't care and just going to do what they want to do so they can get ahead. So if you resonate with that, like I said, it doesn't have to be coming from a negative place, but maybe just somebody that's very, very driven and getting what they want. And then you have the 6 of Hearts energy for the third pile, which is the 6 of Cups, which is a past life card. It's a soulmate card. It's someone from your past, your childhood, someone you've had past lives with. And it's usually a love relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It can be just somebody that you feel very tied to, that you've known for a very long time, that you feel like you probably had past lives with. romantic or not. That's the Six of Cups, Six of Hearts energy. So you could take a minute, decide, or you could just base it on if one of these are your favorite number and just disregard what I said about each card. If you like ace or 1, 5, or 6, you can pick one of those and then we'll get started. Okay, so if you picked pile number 1, which is the Ace of Clubs, or Ace of Wands, or however you want to look at it, or just 1, we'll see here what, who, or where you might have lived in a past life. So let's see, what do we have here? We have monk or nun. So I get a feeling with this could have been during biblical times or right after AD, very early in time. You could have lived in communal living, a monastery, you could have been a nun, a priest, something like that where you devoted your life to your faith and your religion. Very devoted life to your spirituality here. It could have been anywhere in the world. It could have been anywhere. And then, what was your energy like in that world? Angel of Balance. So you definitely could have been a very balanced person. You helped other people. You made them balance. Maybe you shared your gifts. Maybe you were a leader, a spiritual leader of some kind, and you helped bring balance to other people's lives. You could have been a religious leader, a spiritual leader of some kind. Very harmonious, balancing, healing energy here. The Angel of Balance. Very angelic-like qualities you probably had in that life. I'm getting a sense here that this was probably right after biblical times. So you're talking about like 500 AD or something like that. Very early in time, right after the death of Christ. And what was your life purpose? A healer. Wow. And I had just said that. So you were a healer. You had the spiritual gift of healing and the desire to share it with others. So you were a spiritual healer, a spiritual leader. You brought balance and healing to everybody's lives that you came into contact with. Wow. You are a spiritual healer. And if you have those abilities in this life, if you're a Reiki master, if you're a distant healer, or you read tarot cards and help bring healing messages to people like I do, or anything of that nature, you indeed probably were a healer in a previous life. Okay, so we have 3 tarot here. So let's bring some clarification and see what we have. We have the 6 of Mirrors, which is the 6 of Cups. This definitely talks about past lives. So you definitely had at least one past life here. You could have had 6 with the 6 of Mirrors. You could have had 6 past lives. Only way to know that for sure is to get a past life reading. But the 6 of Mirrors is the 6 of Cups. Definitely talks about past life relationships. It talks about people from your past that you've known for a very long time. Definitely confirmation here of past life activity, past life, living past lives. The 6 of Cups. Ace of Stones. So you were this was your calling in life. You had this probably awakening at a very young age, which brought in this loving, healing, peaceful nature you had. You knew this was your journey. You were set in stone. You knew this was your path that you were going on here. You stood firm in your beliefs. You were very strong and grounded. And no one could shake you of living your life purpose here in this life that you had. Wow. And then we have the Page of Stones, right? And this is messages. We have 2 cards of Pentacles here with the stone. So you could have been an earth sign in this life here. You could have been Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And the Page of Stones is indeed of you verbalizing messages. So this is indeed you being that spiritual leader and using your voice and your communication and messages to the people here. Wow. Don't think I need to clarify. The only thing we don't know is like exactly around what time frame this was. It could be any period of time throughout time. So it could have been right after the death of Christ, or it could have been any time after that. Let's see if we can get a clarification of what period of time this might have been for you. Like a karmic relationship. So I don't know how that plays in here, but this wanted to fall out. I don't see how that plays in this, so I'm not going to keep it. Do we have any more clarification as to when or where you might have been a monk or a nun in a past life? That's way too many. I just want maybe one or two at the most. Is there any more clarification? Love life. So definitely I feel like this was the love of your life. This was your life's purpose. You absolutely loved being this monk, nun, religious leader, spiritual leader, healer, balancing, healing energy. You shared your love for other people. You had unconditional love for other people. This was your life purpose, was to share your love and healing energy to the people. Wow. Well, I just flipped over Celtic, so I mean this could have been in the Greenlands, Ireland, any of those Greenlands in that part of the country. Still no time frame, but I'm still thinking definitely after AD. Let's see. 8 and 4 is 12, which reduces to 3, so it could have been around the year 3 to 500 AD is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking somewhere between right after AD to maybe 1000 AD. So this was a very early time period, I'm feeling. And you have the cross here, and how fitting is that on the Celtic cross. So you could have been Irish, you could have been Scottish, any part of that country where the Greenlands are, the green countries, definitely here. And with the pentacles are earth, which is green in nature, you know, earth, pentacles, so that definitely fits here. Wow. Pile number 1. I hope that made sense for you. If you've had past life readings before and this kind of confirmed for you, then this is, I guess, extra confirmation again. And I just realized here two passionate cards here. Well, not passionate, but Ace of Wands, passionate, new beginning, and the Ace of Stones, very stable, grounded energy. So you knew your life's purpose at a very early age, and you set out on that journey, on your beginning, and you stuck to it, and you were very passionate about it. You had a lot of love for what you did, for what you believed in, for the messages and the healing energy. Definitely very strong connection to source also. A lot of unconditional love for everything on the planet and giving your healing, balancing energy to others. Wow. Okay, pile number 1. I hope that resonated for you. I hope it made sense. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Be very, very much appreciated. It's a fairly new channel. So thank you so much for watching. Sending you much light, love, and blessings. And as I always say with my channels, always, always shine your light. Okay, pile number 2. If you pick pile number 2, which is the 5 of Swords, which is somebody who is very driven and accomplishes what they want. They don't care what they have to do to get it. They're just going to triumph on and move on and do what they need to do to get what they want in life, to be what they want in life. It can be a good energy or a bad energy, depending on the person, I guess. So, or if you just like the number 5, that's totally fine. Either way. But pile number 2 had The Five of Spades. Or if you like the suit of spades, you could go by that too. So pile number 2, welcome, welcome. And if you pick pile number 2, let's see possibly what you were or when or where your past life was. Greco-Roman. So Greek, Italian kind of energy here. And I'm thinking here with this structure here, this was very, very early in time. So let's see, I'm just curious. I have the book here. If it gives any sort of time frame. Oh, that's the wrong deck. Wrong deck. Okay. Greco-Roman. I believe it's alphabetic. Greco-Roman, I guess you say. Let's see. You had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you're acquiring. Not well, that's not. This is just a past life reading. Mediterranean. During Greco-Roman lifetime, you had experiences and relationships that formed the basis of your present life situation. You've also carried the knowledge forward that you gained in that lifetime. So, Greece or Rome. Not really a time frame there, but I guess you could Google Greco-Roman time to find out the time frame there. I don't know if it was before or after Christ. I'm not sure. But I actually got that before in one of my past life readings. I'm trying to remember because I Googled Greco-Roman just to see the time frame. I'm not sure if it was BC or AD. I'm not sure. All right, so let's see what your energy was like. What was your energy like in that lifetime? Rest and rejuvenation. So I take it whatever you, maybe you were a builder of some kind. Maybe you helped to build structures across the country and required you to have a lot of rest and rejuvenation. Very strenuous work here. Building these types of structures by hand is kind of what I'm getting here, which is very physically demanding, which you would need a lot of rest and rejuvenation. Travel involves traveling. So I feel like you had to travel across the countries, building these monuments, building these structures. So I can imagine with all this traveling and building during this time, which probably you either traveled by foot or by horse or camel or whatever it was in that time, required a lot of rest and rejuvenation here. So let's see what the tarot, 2 of Stones. Wow. And if you see, look here, this kind of looks like the structure in this card, and almost like this bear, like he's building a structure here. So the 2 of Stones is about, juggling things around, making decisions, balancing. You definitely walking on top of these structures here, definitely had to try to keep your balance so you didn't fall off here. Again, traveling by foot. Wow. I definitely feel like that's spirit confirming that. Pentacles is very earth energy, and Pentacles is all about slow, steady building progress. So again, in this time building by hand, that's a very slow, strenuous process. Wow. The 4 of Mirrors, again, resting, rejuvenating. You probably had no time for any kind of relationships in your life. That's why the 4 of Cups, I feel, is kind of like the four of Cups to me is like the block card. You have no relationship, there's no offers, you know, you don't have any offers, there's no offers coming in, no acceptance of offers, no giving of offers, just feeling kind of like melancholy and blah. So maybe you were maybe you were even bored with this lifestyle with so much traveling, building. That's all you did. And then rested and started over. You had no time for any other activities, any kind of relationships in your life. Kind of a very solitary energy here. And the Empress. So this somebody who is loving, nurturing, caring, independent, growth, expansion. Empress also kind of reminds me of the Emperor. So, you know, maybe you owned your own business. I mean, you could have been male or female, because we have 2 males here and we have 2 females here. So, I mean, it could go either way. You could have been male or female, and I think I forgot to mention in the first pile if they were male or female. But anyway, you could have had your own business here, building business of building structures, building monuments, very busy energy here, building, traveling, owning the business, juggling it all around, not having any time for any other relationships. Wow. So pile number 2, looks like you had a very busy life during that time period of maybe owning your own building business of building structures and monuments, and building and working and resting and traveling and owning the business, and no time for anything else in your life, really. Very solitary energy I'm getting here. Solitary, 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 solitary. You could have been male. This was the first card that came out for the energy. Maybe you had to leave in that life a female behind to pursue and move on with your life here. Or maybe you knew to get ahead and move on with this that you had to leave somebody behind, and that is kind of the 5 of Spades, 5 of Swords energy. Wow. Okay. I'm just curious if we can get any other information. Any other information for pile number 2? King of Stones. Okay. You could have owned your King of Stones, King of Pentacles. Definitely confirming here that you probably owned your own business. You were making your money, and you knew this is what you had to do in life to keep ahead. And you just had to do what you had to do. You could have been an earth sign too. The other deck was earth, and you could have been a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. 2 pentacle energies here. And definitely I'm sensing probably male. Okay, pile number 2. That was your past life reading. I hope it made sense for you. Again, if you had a past life reading before and you had that message before, that's probably confirmation. I do have past life readings on my Etsy page if you are interested in that, so thank you for stopping by and watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Best of luck to you, and sending you much light, love, and blessings. And as I always say, always, always shine your light. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked pile number 3, the 6 of Hearts, which in tarot is the 6 of Cups, and that is definitely past life energy. People from your past, people, places, and things from your past life energy. Let's see, or you just like the number 6, or you just like hearts, whatever. However you will call to this pile. Let's see what we have for you. Pile number 3. Egypt. Wow, okay, so some of you lived in Egyptian times. Wow. Which I'm feeling probably was a very long time ago, thousands and thousands of years ago, during the time when pyramids were built all across the land. And let's see, what was your energy like? Man holding a heart. So I feel you were definitely probably a man, a very loving, caring, nurturing type of person. Unconditional love to people, places, and things. And what was your life purpose? You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay, so whatever you were doing, you were on the right path, whatever that was. That doesn't really give us much information. So let's see if we can get another card. What? That's too many. Okay. So I feel like the card underneath is the card. Counseling. You heal with the kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. So you were some kind of wise counselor, advisor to the people, maybe to leaders, some sort of wise counsel. You had a very loving, caring, nurturing kind of personality. Wow. All right, so let's see what we have for the tarot. We have the Magician. We have the Two of Spirals. And we have the Nine of Stones. So I'm sensing you were probably a man in this life, since we have man holding a heart here. You could have lived to the age of 45. Of course, you know, way back thousands of years ago, people didn't really live that long. So I would say either 45 or 54. You probably lived until. You're definitely a man, very loving, caring, nurturing, very wise counselor. That was your calling in life. It worked for you during Egyptian times here. Maybe you were like a magician or of some sort of nature here. I feel wise counsel of some kind. You could have even been like a religious wise counsel or somebody, I don't want to say like a wizard energy, but like a male high priestess of some kind energy here with the Magician. You had to make decisions, I feel, and whatever wise counsel you were in. Here was Two of Spirals is about making decisions. So you had to help make decisions. Nine of Stones, Nine of Pentacles. So very stabilized energy here, abundant energy. You help bring prosperity and abundance in the decisions you made in this wise counsel. So, I mean, for the signs, the first card was the Magician. You could have been Gemini or Virgo. Here with the spirals, let's wands. So maybe Gemini or Virgo, but then we have these here, which this is fire and this is earth, so possibly Virgo. So definitely a feeling of being some sort of wise counsel to maybe a leader of Egypt of some kind. You help make decisions. You're kind of like a male high priestess in a way. With the Magician energy, you made the right decisions. You were very wise and intelligent and smart. You had clear communication. You were loving and passionate. And you had all the tools necessarily, like the Magician, to make the right decisions, to bring abundance and security into whoever you had to make these decisions for. And I definitely feel with counseling, it was like a wise counselor you were to a leader of Egypt. Like the right-hand man to the leader of Egypt, or someone of high authority in Egypt. Wow. I don't really feel like I need to pull any other cards here. It's kind of interesting. I don't get any other sense of, like, if you were married, had kids. I mean, that would be too long of a reading, but definitely this was your energy in this lifetime. So if you pick number 3 and this resonates for you, please do let me know. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And thank you for stopping by and watching. And I hope to see you next time. And best of luck to you, and sending you much light, love, and blessings. And as I always say, with my channels, always shine your light.